Black and gold. Mr. Pike, I know that you're here tonight to talk a little bit about our halftime show for homecoming, plus you want to talk a little bit about the Little Bighorn Saturday.
Right. We've got a busy week coming up with the Little Bighorn this weekend, and of course we've got to get ready for homecoming first. That's upon us, and it's been a busy week, and you know, looking at the next 3 weeks, it's just going to get a lot worse. So we've got a lot more.
Tell you what we'll do, Tony. We'll run this halftime show, and you can talk about the halftime show and tell them about Little Bighorn and what you got in store for them in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
All right. Now, this is not this past Friday night show. People are going to say this is daytime. This is our contest from Fairhope 2 weeks ago. Our show Friday night, we had one of our best shows of the year, but it had a pole in the middle of it. From a vantage point where the camera was, we had a pole across the band. So we decided tonight to show our contest film from Fairhope. We went down there on October the 7th, long drive for us. And as the band's coming on the field now, you won't hear any sound. It takes them a minute before they turn the volume up, so it's kind of quiet at first. But we went down there, had a long ride, but we had a very good day. We received superior ratings in all categories: our drum majors, color guard, majorettes, the drum line, and the entire band. The band came in third place out of the whole contest. We beat some big bands like Robertsdale and some folks like that, Foley, in several categories. And so we were real proud of that. Our drum majors came in fifth out of the whole contest. Our color guard came in first out of the whole contest. Our majorettes came in first out of the whole contest. And our drum line came in third. So we were just real pleased with the results we had. This is something we don't get to see at home. We have a warm-up on the field at contests. So it takes we have a 1 minute to prepare and get everything ready. So this time our drum majors are stepping off people, making sure they're going to start out right. And I'm in the back conducting them and getting ready to give them a minute to play through and get their lips loosened up and ready to play.
Yeah, I reckon that's what I need to do before we get this show, get my lips loosened up, reckon?
That's it. That's it. Are we going to have any volume in here, Mr. Russell? Okay.
What he has, you won't be able to, you'll just be able to see the film in here, and Mike will take all the sound. He keeps all the sound back with him. He's in that little booth back there. We won't let him out of it, and he stays in a little booth. That we can keep him in a booth, we're all right. If you get him back here, we're in trouble, Tony.
Okay, I set the record for running across the field here, so as soon as I get off, they'll get started.
What kind of condition are you in?
Oh, I'm in fine shape. That was one of my fastest records coming across. I had a man from the music shop ask me what my lowest time was coming across the field. Now, our drum majors did their salute, and then the band's ready to start the competition. You know, we're doing an all Disney show, and we'll open up with When You Wish Upon a Star and then into Zippity Doo Dah.
Will this be the show here that you have Saturday at Little Bighorn?
Right. We have made a few changes since the contest, some little things. As we go to contest and get comments from judges, we try to correct things that seem to be problems and make them better. And we have made a few changes right here at the end of our show that won't be in effect on this tape. But and plus, we're going to have, I said it on the radio this morning, we'll have a little bit bigger fireworks extravaganza Friday night and Saturday.
Well, anytime you host a band concert like you do Saturday, in other words, you're not in competition, right?
Right. We cannot compete. We're just the host, and we will do an exhibition that night at the end of it.
Pretty good deal on putting on a show on Saturday, too, isn't it?
Well, it's been going on since August. 22 bands coming in here. We're going to have about 2,000 students. So we've got to be prepared to feed them and keep them happy all day.
You reckon Coach and I could have a concession?
Well, you'd probably have to fight the band boosters for that. That's one of our projects that gets us through the year.
That's a big chore right there. That's one I had one other time, and I don't believe I care for that.
All right, I got a little volume here. That's good.
Oh, Mike can handle anything, Tony. That fella, he's something else.
It's hard to watch it without listening to it and tell what they're doing.
Mike's about a 20-year veteran. He's about old enough for retirement.
This is our combo. Had Neil, let me see. Had Chris Revelle and Rusty Adams and Elliott King there on the combo.
How long is the show in competition?
Minimum of 5 minutes and up to 10 maximum. Our show this year is running right at 10 minutes. So when we're at halftime, we have to really watch ourselves, make sure we don't run over. This is our drum feature, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf and Whistle While You Work. And the pieces of blue cloth, somebody said for me to clarify what that is. That's just a piece of equipment we came up with. We were originally going to do some things with some trees, and the cost was going to be so much, we decided to go with this. And it's just a piece of flag material stretched between two pieces of PVC pipe, and the sparkles on it are called palette beads to make them shine. And the judge was just really impressed with those. He had never seen anything like that. We got one thing that's happening good here in our show, we've got some contrasting motion. The band just formed that little parallelogram thing, and as they get smaller, the band packs down and gets smaller, the color guard gets bigger. And as the color guard gets bigger, the band gets smaller. So right now the band's packed down and the guard's out big. We can just barely see the side. And then of course the majorettes are at the back in this section. And then now the band's pulling around and the guard's got some contrasting motion there. And the judges were just real pleased with that part of the show, the drill, and how it affected them. Next is the theme to the Mickey Mouse Club. We've got a lot happening here. As the guard goes across, it looks like they drop. You can see them throwing down their blue, but they come out with pink. So we have some comments. Folks said that's real neat there. But what's happening? We've got a 6 foot by 7 foot tall Mickey Mouse puzzle on the left side, and then of course our color guard are using about 3 foot tall eighth notes, and some of them do some guard work with them, and some of them get behind this banner that's fixing to come up. It says Mickey on one side and Mouse on the other. And most folks don't ever get to see our show from this high, but if you can tell, the form that the band is on the field is Mickey Mouse is it.
Sure is. I didn't notice that.
The right ear was a little bit bigger, but that was just a mistake that day.
Well, see, I wouldn't have noticed that.
Here we're singing. It's kind of hard to hear us. And as we sing each note, the girls are coming up from behind them with their notes, and then we've got the puzzle put together to finish it off.
Where did you come up with this show, Tony? Idea? Just something
Well,
you think
I must admit it's not original. A drum corps did it a few years back, called the Star of Indiana, and I was this summer hunting a show, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, I know somebody's got some music to a Disney show." And I listened to it, and we looked at it, and decided to go with it, and been real pleased with it. Here it's a small world. We've got our big majorettes plus our 6 little sister majorettes, and I call them the mini majorettes. Ties into the theme of It's a Small World. In the back, coming out, is our castle. All this is done on the theatrical flats we built. Well, Jay Sperling built the flats for us. We prepared them, and one of our band parents, John Sowell, did the painting on the castle and the Mickey Mouse and the banner for us. So we've got those prepared. And this is coming into our big finale here with the fireworks. And we really, being daytime, they weren't quite as effective. You can see the smoke more than you can the fireworks, but they really, the crowd was really impressed by them.
Fireworks is a lot better at nighttime, aren't they?
They are. And we can't afford those daytime fireworks. That's cost too much to be seen. And as you can hear the crowd, we were the first band on the day to make all superior ratings, and we were real proud of that, as well as we were the first band to receive a standing ovation.
That's great.
So we were real pleased with our band, and the work. The students had put in a lot of work, and they had some apprehension about doing a Mickey Mouse show. They thought it was really going to be Mickey Mouse kind of, but they really did a good job.
All right, tell us about Little Bighorn.
Little Bighorn. This weekend we got 22 bands coming to Opp. Farthest one away is coming from Perry, Florida, which is about an hour south of Tallahassee. We've got one from Columbus, Georgia, Kendrick High School up that way. Got Fairhope down in the south end of Alabama, down Baldwin County coming up. Satsuma from Mobile. And then we've got a lot of our local bands, Kinston, Red Level, Strawn, Florala, Sampson, Geneva. So we've got a lot of bands from our immediate surrounding area coming in. But what we want to do is invite everybody to come out. Kicks off at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon at Chanel Lee Stadium with the first band on. And we'll go up till about 9 o'clock Saturday night. Opp High School Band goes on in exhibition at 8 o'clock. And then the awards start about 8:30. So we want to invite everyone to come out. A couple of issues I'm supposed to announce before I forget it. Our majorettes are going to the All-American Bowl, have been invited to perform at the All-American Bowl in Birmingham on December the 28th. And great honor for them. And I had just come from a board meeting, and of course the Board of Education congratulated them and wished them the best as they get now to prepare and work and raise money to go to the All-American Bowl in Birmingham. And also at the Andalusia game, our band parents excuse me, have begun selling chances on a $100 bill, a $50 bill, and a $20 bill that they'll be giving away at halftime of the Andalusia game. So we can see any band parent for that. And also some of the band students will have tickets. But we've had a good year so far. We've got 2 more contests to go through. As you can see now on the field, our Mickey Mouse, we appreciate our Mickey Mouse, is Loretta Pyland for us. And she's out picking up some equipment. And this has really been fun for the kids.